So the next market we are going now to analyze, and I'm talking now about perfect hedge markets. Why perfect hedge markets? Because these are emerging markets, currencies that nobody has on the radar. So they are trading against each other, and they are not ruled by the bankers or the smart money to get you out. And the performance of these markets around the last 12 months were over 750%. That beat every currency, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and also stock markets. And now we are beginning with the first one. The first one is, if you go on my trading page again, is Japanese yen versus Iranian rial, right? Iranian rial, and we click on that. You see I have been publishing it, the last possible idea of the Japanese yen, and we see here that at around 2017, as Donald Trump started to push the pressures on the Iranian government and economics, the Japanese yen has been appreciating against the Iranian rial at this level. And then we go some years ago in 2020, and after the COVID time, interestingly, after the COVID time, the Iranian rial started to gain very powerfully, meaning Japanese yen became very weak, and we see that now the Iranian rial is going to get much more stronger, right? You can see it here. There's a typical trend and downtrend channel. That's my own indicators I have put in, and the forecast indicators. And you see it from the June the 17th of 2021, I started to sell Japanese yen and to buy Iranian rial, and I was right very nicely at this level. As we can see here that the market, this is my first sell, so I put it in red color. Then the market fell again, and I sold only Japanese yen and bought on the same time Iranian rial also here, versus the last sanctions and attacks of the Joe Biden, and the rial is getting much more stronger, and we see that we have a little pullback, profit taking at this part. Now we're going here on low time frame, and you see here I'm very well working with pretty of self-developed confirmation indicators, right? If all the lines are red, meaning the market will fall much more deeper. If you're interested, you can also send me an email, and then we can talk about it. Maybe then I can give you one of these indicators. I have been developing all of them myself, and they are 100% accurate. So we see here, for example, on half an hour chart, how to trade that. Well, we focus on the trend of the higher time frames. We see here that the market, for example, here started to pull, then the green line, and also my second indicator started to become green, meaning the market at this period on 34 minutes chart time frame is going higher, but the main trend, this daily and weekly, is bearish. So we started to wait until the market became red here, and then we sold again, right? And you see we were right, only trend following, and we use the low time frames only for timing to buy much more Iranian rial and to sell the Japanese yen. Where is the market going to? Well, expecting that the market is going at around 220, and we see here the trend is definitely very, very bearish. So what are the reasons? The reasons are quite simple, as the macroeconomical projects and global data for the Japanese yen are not looking so good. Also, we see on the other major currencies, US dollar or GBP, nearly every currency is gaining versus the Japanese yen. On the other side, the Japanese yen or Japan is a very oil sensitive country, and now the next deal is that Japanese are also appreciating the idea to buy oil from Iran and to pay them in Iranian rial, meaning they are buying oil, but instead of paying them in US dollar, they buy much more Iranian rial to pay the government of the Iranian country. And that is putting, or that is pushing, a very big buying volume on Iranian rial, and also several other countries, also Islamic countries working with Iranian government. They are paying Iran with Iranian rial currently, and not only in US dollar, and that's also the reason Iranian rial is gaining much more weight in the currency basket.